Successful Dieting.
Hi, everyone. A question for all you veteran dieters out there. What's the best way to lose weight and keep it off? I've tried all kinds of fad diets. Low fat, low carbohydrate, grapefruit, cabbage soup, you name it, I've tried it. I do lose some weight, but have never been able to keep it off. Plus, eating the same food day after day can be so boring. How do you do it? Judy Girl, Spokane, Washington.
Hi, Judy Girl. Fad diets haven't done the trick for me either. The problem is that you either eat too much of one kind of food and get fed up with it, or you don't get enough of the foods that your body needs. So when you stop, you eat too much of the foods that weren't on the diet, and the weight comes back. For me, the solution has been portion control. I have to be aware of serving sizes for each meal and make sure everything is in moderate amounts. For example, for dinner, I'll fix a nice, attractive meal of a piece of meat, some rice, and a salad, and I put everything in front of me. I eat slowly and stop when it's finished. No seconds. And no eating between meals. I eat less, but appreciate the food more. This method has really worked for me. Drew T., Chicago.
Judy Girl. My secret to weight control has been no white foods. You know, no white bread, pasta, potatoes, or desserts made with white flour and refined sugar. These foods are loaded with calories, but don't contain much nutrition. You can still eat foods made with whole grains, like whole wheat bread, crackers, and oatmeal. These foods are better for you, and they fill you up because they contain a lot of fiber. So think brown foods, not white. Queen Mother, London.
Hi, Judy Girl. I noticed you didn't say anything about exercise. As I'm sure you're aware, food is only part of the problem for overweight people. Many of us just don't exercise enough. That was my problem anyway. I always had a pretty good diet, but I never exercised. Then I went to a weight loss clinic, and a counselor there said I should start exercising regularly, both for my weight and general health. So I joined a gym and started lifting weights several times a week. Now I alternate lifting weights, swimming, and jogging. Exercise has made a huge difference in my life. I was able to lose 10 kilograms without changing my diet very much, though I eat fewer desserts. Also, I've kept off the weight for 3 years now. You don't need to go overboard. Getting a few sessions of exercise a week should be enough. Jim, Sydney.
Judy Girl, have you thought about becoming a vegetarian? I used to follow a typical American diet, lots of meat, lots of junk food, and I especially loved fast food hamburgers. I wasn't terribly overweight, maybe 5 to 7 kilograms, but I felt slow and tired all the time. Then a friend told me about the health benefits of a vegetarian diet, and I decided to try it. I didn't lose a lot of weight right away, but I kept losing over time, maybe a couple of pounds a month. What's more important is that I have more energy and feel healthier than ever. It can be a struggle to be a vegetarian, though. Sometimes it's difficult to find restaurants with good vegetarian options, and you have to plan your meals more carefully. But it's been worth it for me. I look better and feel great. Minju, San Francisco. Hi, everybody. Many thanks to all of you for your great ideas. Drew T. and Queen Mother, I'm definitely going to try portion control and cut down on white foods. And a special appreciation to you, Jim. You've reminded me that I really need to exercise more. Sorry, Minju. While I see how becoming vegetarian could work, I'm not ready to give up meat. Well, everyone, wish me luck. Judy girl.
Barefoot running. In recent years, the growing trend of barefoot running has started a debate among athletes and doctors about the possible health benefits of running with very light sandals or no shoes at all. Barefoot running has gained popularity among both casual and competitive athletes. Some athletes say that running barefoot has helped them cure or avoid injuries. Others claim that running barefoot has improved their running form and race times. Opponents, however, say there is no scientific or medical proof that barefoot running is safer or better than wearing traditional running shoes. Researchers point out that many of the world's best long-distance running cultures, the Tarahumara Indians of Mexico, and the Marathon monks of Iraku Temple in Japan, for example, run either barefoot or in thin sandals and don't often suffer leg injuries. These same experts note that certain injuries that are common to shoe-wearing athletes are rare among barefoot running cultures, especially back and knee issues. Barefoot running supporters believe that going shoeless strengthens foot and calf muscles, improves balance, reduces the shock of hitting the ground, and actually makes some runners faster. Researchers have noted that running barefoot encourages runners to land more on the front of the foot, the forefoot, or ball of the foot, rather than on the heel, which is what most people do when they run in shoes. This causes a smaller part of the foot to come to a sudden stop when the foot first lands, allowing the natural spring-like motion of the foot and leg to absorb any further shock. By contrast, the heel-striking style of running by most runners in shoes is said to put stress on leg joints and the back. A 2012 study compared runners wearing shoes and running barefoot. The study documented a 6% improvement in energy usage when running barefoot. Because runners without shoes take shorter strides and may have different contact with the ground, they use less oxygen and feel less tired. According to the study, this level of energy saving is equal to what can be achieved after 6 weeks of training in running shoes. Despite this, there is still no clear-cut data, and the debate about barefoot running is alive and well. Doctors and coaches have noted that people who normally run in shoes have forgotten how to run without shoes and urge athletes not to rush into barefoot running. Persistent pain in the heels, knees, or lower back might be signs that your running form needs adjusting. For those interested in trying barefoot running, here are some precautions and practices that doctors and coaches recommend. Start slowly. Your feet need time to grow tough skin. Start by walking short distances without shoes and increase your distances very slowly to give your body time to adapt. Listen to your body. In addition to the skin on your feet, your muscles and joints will need time to get used to walking and running without the support of shoes. If your feet or muscles ache, stop what you're doing and don't increase your workout until you feel comfortable. Take care of your muscles. Stretch your legs often and massage your feet and lower legs to help muscles heal and gain strength. Stretching also helps your Achilles tendon and feet stay flexible. Make sure it feels right. You will naturally be able to feel when you are landing comfortably on your feet. If you notice too much of a shock when you land, slow down and focus on how your feet are meeting the ground. A gentle landing will feel almost like bouncing or jumping.